Hey everyone, it's Alicia Malone. Welcome to another episode of Fandango Indie Movie Guide. I'm currently packing all my things, getting ready for Sundance. That's where I'll be in next week's episode. But before I go, there are a couple of films out in theaters that I want to draw your attention to. The first one is a detective story which feels like a classic crime caper mixed with a touch of modern day Coen brothers and Tarantino.
Most mornings I'm about as worthless as a park bench in hell. Usually don't start thinking straight till I get a couple cold ones in me.
It also feels very original. This is called Small Town Crime and it's directed by two other brothers, Esham and Ian Nelms, and stars John Hawkes and Octavia Spencer. And Hawkes plays a former cop who's now struggling with alcohol and he gets involved with a murder plot.
You shouldn't be fiddling around with some dead girl's phone.
I think what Kelly is trying to say is that you are no longer a cop.
Don't tell me what I'm trying to say.
It's crackling and it shows just how skilled Octavia and John are at their craft.
Mind if I finish my beer?
You drunk?
I'm comfortable.
Small Town Crime is a fantastic, gritty thriller that's satisfying and shows that you don't need a huge budget to keep an audience engaged. It's available from this weekend in limited theaters.
What is that, blood in there?
Yeah. It's gonna be extra.
Also this weekend, two films which are both awards contenders come out wide, so that means more people can see them. Let's start with Phantom Thread.
I feel as if I've been looking for you for a very long time. You look beautiful. Very beautiful.
This is of course directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and features Daniel Day-Lewis as a fashion designer in the 1950s who uses women as muses, but there is one woman who refuses to go easily.
There is an air of quiet death in this house.
You're not cursed, you're loved by me. Stop playing this game.
What game? What precisely is the nature of my game?
This is a twisted romance, but more of a comedy than you may expect, and it's a nice swan song for Daniel Day-Lewis, who says he's going to retire. You can see Phantom Thread available in even more theaters from this weekend. And make sure you see I, Tonya, which is also going wide this weekend. This stars Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding. It is a biopic of sorts. It touches on that whole incident with Nancy Kerrigan. And it's a dark comedy with Alison Janney, who plays Tonya Harding's mother.
When I was a kid, did you ever love me?
I made you a champion, knowing you'd hate me for it. That's the sacrifice a mother makes.
You cursed me.
I know some people have struggled with the tone of this movie because it does talk about some very serious things like domestic assault, and it does it in almost a comedic way, but I particularly love the way that they use Tonya Harding's story to speak about America in general and the culture of celebrity. There's lots going on here and a great performance by Margot Robbie. See I, Tonya in more theaters from this weekend. And on Fandango Now, one to watch at home is Loving Vincent. This is an animated film that has already been nominated for awards. I'm sure it'll be up for an Oscar as well. Directed by Dorota Kabila and Hugh Welchman, this is a detective-type story delving into the mysteries surrounding the death of Vincent van Gogh. It does this via a fictional tale of a man who needed to deliver a letter to Vincent.
I don't see the point in delivering a dead man's letter.
Son.
If you had died and there was a letter out there that you had sent to me, I'd want it.
The most impressive thing about this film is the animation, and it will make your jaw drop. Each frame is hand-painted by one of 125 artists who worked on the movie. Those artists were chosen from a pool of over 5,000 candidates, and they painted the entire film in the style of Vincent. This is a marvelous effect. It sucks you into the film and makes you appreciate even more the unique talent of Van Gogh. Loving Vincent is definitely worth checking out on Fandango Now. It's there right now for you to watch.
I would like to show by my work what this nobody has in his heart. You're Loving Vincent.
That's what I recommend to watch this weekend. Next week, as I mentioned, I'll be at the Sundance Film Festival, so I'll take you along for the journey and I'll let you know about all the films that I've been watching. Until then,